ところを狙ってるのかさえわからなくなってくるっていうか。
Alright, guys. Hit this button. Make sure that everything. Whoop. Make sure everything looks good. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh, I didn't change my my stuff. Hold on a second. Child beating stream? Not anymore. Well, actually, I take that back. If I guess if I come across my good buddy Gao, I can give him a little smack. Okay. I'm pretty sure this was the. Boy, this. I mean, it's the save file with the longest playtime on it, so yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna have to remember where I was and what I was doing. Oh yeah, I just escaped. Wait, I thought I was going back to Narsh, right? Oh shoot. Let me hold on a second. Let me make sure that the sound is not overblown. Doesn't look too bad. Plan to do 9 on stream? Final Fantasy 9? I thought about it. There is an upscale mod that makes kind of brushes up the look a little bit. I'd be into that. What's up, Dimmy? I'm sure it'd say drunk. Yeah, it's actually Drunk Eternal. It's the logo design did for the Drunk Eternal stream. I don't know why Celeste would be in the front row. It's like, I guess she can physically attack, but she usually uses magic. I'm pretty sure I was going back to Narsh. Or did I escape Narsh? Or is it Narshe? Who knows? Just got stuck in 13 and stopped playing? That's fine. Don't feel bad about walking away from 13. I forced myself to get through it, and there is a good game there, but it's not worth the grind to get through it. Yeah, I thought I was going back to the... Oh, yeah, right. Terra just freaked out. Glowing form soared off towards Figaro Castle. It seemed almost human. No, I wore the cum shirt on the Drunk Eternal stream, yeah. But there are Drunk Eternal shirts that didn't arrive in time for that stream that I now have. Because I, figured why not put the logo on a shirt while I have it. Man. This music is still straight fire, though. That's really the only reason I like to go... I mean, it's interesting to go back and kind of revisit some plot things that meant a lot to me when I was younger and see if they hold up at all, but the soundtrack is just so unimpeachable. The pixel art is really impressive, too. There are some times where you can kind of see that, like, almost the yearning for what later became the, like, CG pre-rendered backgrounds of Final Fantasy VII. Don't Be Afraid from 8? Oh, I don't remember that one. I remember 8 had a lot of good bangers, too. I don't remember a lot of the soundtrack from 9, but I would very much like to go back. Because I remember this, like it was basically the last classic Final Fantasy. If you don't count Lost Odyssey, which is probably the most Final Fantasy. Which I would also really like to replay. This is Figaro, the desert castle. I'm gonna have to invent dialects for all these places, I guess. Figaro seems pretty British, right? So let's see here. Sabin is like, he's meathead, but he's good-natured. Like beefy boy with heart of gold, so... This is like old times. I have to wander around for a while. I'm gonna have to come up with something similar. I mean, I think most of these are gonna be pretty natural voice with just a little dash of salt on there. Make yourselves at home here. Someone named the Chancellor has to sound like that, right? The Empire's no longer our ally. Thank you, guard. Yeah, suplexing trains. Just listen to the orchestral version of Don't Be Afraid. Sure. I think we've already suplexed a train, unfortunately. Already past that point in the story. But like the little like fan animations, the rounded parapets, it's like it does seem like it's just hand-drawn pixel art on point, but you can almost see the like like that's where it's headed. Is to try to provide depth and a 3D sensibility with pixel art. Received soft. Nah. All hard, baby. James Williams' wet dream would be to be like Sabin? Yeah. Sabin is a bro. Maybe one of the first video game bros. Every Final Fantasy has bangers, to be honest. Even the ones not everyone likes. I kind of agree with that, yeah. Scholars the world over are doing research on magic. Silly people, scholars. Why? Want to get past the mountains? This castle can't fly, but it can submerge. Find the person in charge of the engine room. Alright. Is this 6 remake? Yes, it is. It's 1080p now. You must be tired. How about a rest? Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, it's 6 make. But Sally Cat, thank you for the Prime sub. Chrissa Photographer? Thank you for the sub. I think I missed that a minute ago, but yeah, Uematsu is too good. It's if you know his, you can find a lot of musical themes that he kind of plucked from other music, but he's still so good. No one like playing as Meg Ryan. I mean, that game was just all over the place anyway. Though Edgar shows his attention on women, most are too smart to pay any attention to him. Oh, Edgar. Edgar's pretty smarmy. Okay, I already rested. Oh, Deshaun, yeah. I don't know, Ray's theme is really good. It's like, it's interesting, it's curious, it's a little mysterious, it's like good-hearted. It's so frustrating, because I feel like episode 7 was a really good start. Even musically, a lot of those themes I really, really liked. And then just kind of went nowhere. But we don't need to worry about that. Lots of requests this month. If it's your wish, I'll take you beyond the mountains. Let's go to Kolingen. Whatever. Ugh. Edgar's simping on girls. Larthanos, it's funny you bring that up. Because I've been playing Assassin's Creed Origins, and I think Bayek might be the most video game simp we've had in a long time. Because he goes around and he kills everyone that he knows is responsible for his kid's death. Spoilers, by the way. But then his wife is like, no, we're not done, Bayek. There's 20 other people, and Bayek's like, okay. Oh, you love the music, but the movies are bad? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting when it doesn't all come together like it has before. Hey, wait, I'm going too. All right, wait, where? Fuck, I probably missed. Wait! Oh no! Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I missed some. I think I missed some important lore. Because if you find Edgar, don't you get, or if you find Sabin, don't you get a really cool flashback about him and Edgar's past? Does that happen there? I think that happens there. I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna reset my Super Nintendo here. Oh, Johnny and 7 Remake is the ultimate simp? Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, but who wouldn't be? Alright, here we go. Well, that's okay, we just continue the battle theme again. It's fantasy! Finally! Finally, fantasy.com! I won't have that tonic anymore that I stole. Very sad. I'm gonna be missing that later. Oh, I got it back. Oop. Brother mentioned to me the other day he thinks Uematsu drew inspiration from the Twin Peaks composer Angelo Badalamenti. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, there's a lot of things at this time that could be argued were inspired by Twin Peaks. Although, look at this, like, the backdrops for the battle scenes are incredible pixel art, man. Yeah, simp is the new cuck for sure, Jaunt Man. And that it's been overused and kind of doesn't have any contextual meaning anymore. Why is the tiny Kefka in the corner mocking me? That's a viewer retention tool right there. I don't know if it is or not. Although I did see something genius on Reddit. There's like There's like a streamer who had their sub counter at 999 out of 100, but it was just text. So people kept subbing, but the counter wouldn't go up. It's so good. What happened to Disco? I don't know, I just moved on. Different game. I'm curious though if what musical aspects of 6 were inspired by Twin Peaks. I know that there was a hot minute where like a ton of games journalism articles came out that were basically like this game was inspired by Twin Peaks, and this game was inspired by Twin Peaks, and this game was inspired by Twin Peaks. Yeah, Disco's pretty heavy, but I love it, man. I really like that game. Uematsu's One-Winged Angel and the Genova songs managed to be menacing while including flutes and saxophones, the least menacing instruments. I mean, yeah, the Genova theme is awesome because it's got that, like, it's very mysterious and otherworldly. That kind of, like, high synth roll is so unlike anything else in the soundtrack at that point. These thieves have been terrorizing the vicinity. Stay away from them! Man. Going from a game that has very heavy diction, big words, to very basic dialogue. Alien Techno, yeah. Hey, Crank That, thanks for gifting a sub. Austin, I'm doing great. How are you doing? That girl, wrapped in a fireball, headed off to the west. I guess this doesn't actually seem very British. Maybe my characterization was off. I swear to God you can find Sabin somewhere. Did I just completely make that up? You went from big words to little words? Yeah. Because you can't go to the side towers. They don't let you. Maybe that was earlier in the game. There something in one of the bedrooms? I thought so. Oh, 7 flashbacks in World of Ruin? Oh, okay. Why does he leave your party here then? Just to come back as soon as you move the... castle. That's weird. Just finished an essay that I'm gonna hand in? Ah, such a good feeling. That's fine. I found even more treasure this time. Swolger Brock. Thanks for the Prime sub, man. Doesn't look like it, but this castle incorporates some of the most high-tech devices in existence. For example, you've seen it, haven't you? Wait, what? I mean, I have, but... So, I don't think they'd let you go this way. Oh, no, that's just the jail. Oh, wait. Oh, nope, that's dangerous. I have a 75-word essay due in 20 minutes. Did you miss a 0 or 2 on that one? Great Siegmeyer, thanks for the Prime sub. Now he rejoins you? Weird. Still have a stat guide for this somewhere? And then he leaves again. What the heck? He just takes off. But he goes this way. So weird. It's confusing. Well, okay. Follow him? I think you need Edgar in your party with Sabin. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, you might be right. That, like, that's just a scripted thing that happens when you come to Figaro. Yeah, that's just a run-on sentence. Well, okay. I won't obsess about it then. Any more than I already have. Sleep at the castle and the cutscene happens? I did, and I don't think anything happened. Which is confusing, because I thought that is what you had to do. English teacher here, let me help. Look at that! Connections being made in Twitch. I seem to remember playing a lot of games like this as a kid, but I don't remember any names. Is it possible I'd play these games, but my dumb kid brain just can't keep the memory? It's possible, sure. That's why Chad is here. We'll help you. We'll help you with anything. Okay, you need Edgar as well as Sabin. Gotcha. Okay. I guess they both leave your party? Alright, let's go beyond the mountains. we're starting to get to the part in the game that I don't remember very well either. This is the kind of stuff that I've only gotten to like maybe 2 times before, and more than 20 years ago. So to some degree, a lot of this will be kind of me refreshing my dumb kid brain too. William USJP, thanks for the sub. What part are you at? Tara has just turned into an Esper or half Esper lady and exploded off across the sky. And I'm trying to catch up with her and figure out what the hell's going on. Have some dinner with the rents. Have a good rest of your nights, y'all. Well, thank you, Butt Pug. I intend to. It's before or after the world change? This is way before. There's a lot. Still much to do in the world of light, or the world of balance. Jumped over here because I thought you were playing Disco Elysium. I was, Alana. That game's amazing. But I've swapped to something a little older and a lot less intellectually interesting. This is mostly me running through my childhood memories. But yes, Disco Elysium is absolutely incredible. Yeah, well, now, Palmore, to be fair, I didn't get my butt kicked by a street urchin. I got my butt kicked by the ground because I whiffed attacking a street urchin. Oh yeah, I finally started listening to Play, Watch, Listen too. I am 2 episodes in, and it's already wonderful. Yeah. Typical Kuno. Everyone was scared when the glowing creature stopped here. I left to the south, towards Jidur. Alright. That shining creature! So frightening! Oh wait, no. I have to do the ooh daddy voice, right? All children are now ooh daddy. That shining creature is so frightening to us all, but I found it beautiful! Was it really a ghost? It stopped right in front of me. I could see it had gentle eyes. Played Final Fantasy IV on DS and didn't retain a single name? I think that's fair. What is there? Rosa? Rydia? Kane? Cecil? There's a Sid. Palom and Porum? Those are from 5, I think? Can one of the characters be your Teddy voice from Arizona Circle? Sure. Oh, thanks for gifting a sub. Yeah, Golbez. He's the bad guy. Tella? I'm getting there. My dream is to see an opera at the Opera House south of Jidur. I'd wear a sequin dress and bring a handsome escort. The most basic dialogue. It's so great. I don't trust this music. I feel like something wacky's about to happen. Ah, Trey, thanks for gifting a sub. Oh, yeah. Oh, was that you, Locke? It's been a while. Oh, that. Worry not, your treasure's quite safe. Mwah! Yeah, he didn't give it away by laughing maniacally, did he? I used some herbs to put her into suspended animation. She won't age a day. Mwah! That's what you wanted, right? Had to use my herbs, I did. Oh, now we get a... Oh, we get a sick flashback. Okay. Rachel. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of what Locke's voice would sound like. Mr. Free's backstory? Basically, yeah. You ever hit the dank so hard you passed into a coma? Man. Maybe I play this. I remember this song. Yeah, maybe we'll rub those neurons together. Hey, Yipper. Welcome. This scene is super creepy. No, it's not. It's beautiful. Hey, the Jonald. Thanks for the resub. So let's see here. Locke is like, he's very Indiana Jonesy. Kind of smarmy, but you can't help but like him kind of guy. A Kushkoma. A Kushma. Dragon Balls 12. That's a great name. Damn. Thank you for the Prime sub. I think he has a Chad voice. Locke's not a Chad, though. I mean, again, if we put this in current Twitch verbiage, he's probably the simpest of the whole crew. He's got a has to save damsels in distress Nathan Drake voice? Yeah, I think that's close. Your Chad voice from Friday the 13th? That doesn't match him. You mean those herbs actually saved her? Something like that, maybe. Of course, the love of your life will sleep here like this forever. Oh. What if there was some way to call her back? It needs to be a little airier. If you could call her back, she'd come back. Man, dude, why are you dropping laughs on this dude? I'm sure you'll find something that'll bring her around. Why are you doing that? I failed her. Yeah, I moved on from disco. He and Celeste kind of have a thing later? Kind of. I think she's just more, like, curious. I don't know that she's like... Their characters make sense to, like, be curious about each other. Mostly because he's got a damsel complex and she just has no idea what relationships are. If you want to read that much into it. My brother's a bit touched. Lives alone to the north and dreams of building a coliseum. Oh yeah, the coliseum shit. Oh, it came to my house. A monster of light looked somehow human. You can't investigate? Alright. Hey, is that you, Locke? Have you stopped to see Rachel? I did, actually. Very sad. Is there a point to buying weapons for people who never physically attack? Whatever. I got the money. Keep a comatose basement or woman in your basement for long enough, and you might get a little out there. Fair enough. Oh God, can you sort? You can, okay. Yeah, this music is just too comfy. Dirk. It is a Dirk-class weapon. Behold, Dirk. I think actually you want to keep a bunch of garbage weapons because you can throw them later, right? There's no reason to sell them because you don't get much money for them anyway. Although armor doesn't do anything, I don't think. Actually, let me go through and optimum everyone and make sure. Yeah. Alright. Aerith had weapons that played to strength. I think they wanted to give you options about how you build out your characters. I liked it. That was a cool mechanic. Alright. Oof. Dirk is a funny word. I agree. That's weird. Kung Fu Suit as an item appears in a lot of, like, Square RPGs, and I wonder what the translation was meant to be. There's a lot of games that have a Kung Fu Suit in it. Best stay away from the house on the eastern edge of town. The old coot there spends his days mixing curious herbs. I heard he keeps ghosts under his house. An old man is chock to the brim filled with dank. Okay. I have to go to Jidur. Still, it's weird how you're ostensibly in an open world, but there's really only one place to go, ever. Actually, I could... Let me go up to the Coliseum. Let me push the boundaries of this open world RPG. No shadow? Yeah. Not yet, anyway. Ugh. I've seen more speedruns of Final Fantasy than I've played them, so I feel like I know the story without playing them at all. Do people usually talk about the story while they're speedrunning it? Oh, they changed it to Gi in more recent translations. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay. Yeah, Crispy, I could see that. I've seen speedrunners be like, yeah, here's the scene where blankety blank happens while they're like mashing through it as hard as possible. I do think in older games like this, plot does just kind of come down to a bunch of plot moments. Like, if somebody describes the character action to you, that's usually enough. That's usually enough to get a gist of the story. Yeah. Ooh, Shim Sham. Oh, don't shim me. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, I think it just halves your health. Man, that slap bass is so good. Wait. It's also the occasion where the runner tells you about Owen Wilson's car keys. That sounds like a useful thing to hear. I guess this is too early. Oh. We can't let the world become too peaceful. People are at their best when they're at war. My Colosseum will be a monument to war. If I can ever get the help I need to finish it, that is. Okay, I guess there's an NPC tucked away down there. I don't suppose you'd want to come out and talk to us, would you? Ooh. Hero ring, you say? Wait. Yeah. So it's weird. Genji Glove is only... maybe I'd want a Genji Glove Celeste, because she doesn't have an ability. Actually, yeah, let's do that. I think I sold her other... Well, maybe I didn't sell her weapon. Yeah, sure. I don't know what Vigor does. But I might as well stock people up with this stuff. Okay, sure. Well, that was it. I have, as a player, I have expressed my volition and my decision-making. I'm practicing to be on 7 Remake in 2039. Yeah. It's not a lot of time. Not a lot of time. Gotta catch up. I thought I knew Fire Dance. No, don't shimmy! Yeah, I guess that just halves your health. Jeez. Isn't there a way to see? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's okay. It's forward to back. That's why I was messing it up. Yeah, Cyan is so cool. Cyan might be my favorite character in this game. Hey, if they didn't want to be killed, they wouldn't be coming at me like that. Steal this dude's wallet. Dang it. Wallet unstolen. Definitely like the original sprites in 6 more than the ones in Steam. Yeah, that's why I'm playing this version. I just, man, all of the remakes they've done of classic Final Fantasy just make it worse somehow. Like the UI looks like trash. Would you ever replay the entire Assassin's Creed franchise? I don't know that I'd ever have the time for that. I can barely keep up just playing them now. I'm playing through Origins to try to see if I can catch up before Valhalla comes out. That's kind of it. 10 wasn't bad, or 9 wasn't bad, playing the Switch one. Yeah, I guess they haven't done much to... Ooh. They didn't seem to do a lot to 9. But more like, I guess 6 and before. Sprites on Game Boy Advance? Yeah, it seems like the Game Boy Advance version is the one kind of like brush up of this game that didn't entirely botch all of the anything pre-mobile port. Yeah. Good luck on finishing Odyssey. Yeah, apparently there's just loads and loads of stuff in that game. Oh, 9 still has the mobile game UI? God, why? I mean, I guess if they ported it to Android, I guess the going theory is that Switch runs on some fork of Android. I don't know if that's true or not, but that was the hot talk in the early day. We finally live in the future. I have a memory leak problem on my fucking TV. Oh boy. Well, I guess that means you get to you don't accept blonde Terra. No, she's got green hair. What is this blonde bullshit? But I guess, yeah, duct tape. I guess you get to connect it to the internet. Can you imagine? This is some big brain thought right here. Imagine shipping a TV with a purposeful memory leak so that you force people to connect their TVs to the internet so that you can serve them ads. I had a TV once that I was like, I'll connect it to the internet and update my firmware to make my TV better! And as soon as I did, it started serving banner ads to me because it downloaded them from Wi-Fi. Like, there was some, like, Firestone ad for tires, and I was like, fuck you! Absolutely not. So I had to, like, reset it to factory settings to erase the Wi-Fi info so that it wouldn't do that. And then I just, oh shit, he knocked my ass out. Crap. That's what happens when you take a rock to the face. That is some American auto industry collapse ass thinking. That's why they pay me the big dollars. I should not get a smart TV then? I mean, I don't like that stuff. While I also acknowledge that that's the reason that 4K TVs can cost under $1,000. So, there's advantages to it, but I'm suspicious of data collection in general. Also, like, the apps that are usually baked into a smart TV are usually really laggy and slow, and like the interface is usually really horrible. Multiple rocks! You can't do this! I like when they're confused, they just twirl around in circles. I can't play PS4, it closes the HDMI app, fuck me. What? What? Oh my god. Cyberpunk is real. Sometimes you want to watch Netflix with a UI worse than using it on the Wii. Sometimes you just get the feeling for it. What's so wrong with that? Just get that hankering. That's absolutely fair. Stop doing that, damn it. Amano designed Terra as blonde. I wonder how she ended up with green hair in the game. I don't know, maybe they didn't want two blondes? Or maybe something about the palette they used, like, reads more as a greenish tint when it's next to other characters? Or they just, like, picked any other shade aside from the same color that Celeste has? I don't know. That's interesting. Soft. That's why drunkenly watching a Babylon 5 torrent is the most moral and logical choice. And Babylon 5 is a sweet show. I was lucky enough to have a friend in college that was a big fan of it already, and she basically had all the DVDs. And we would just have like these extended Babylon 5 watch parties. I miss doing that. Getting the crew together and just watching through TV shows or movies or something. Apparently sprites were designed first, and Terra is definitely meant to have greenish hair. Okay, so Amano's wrong. Gotcha. Shit. If you want to use stream video, use something designed to stream video, not a smart TV. Yeah, I have a really backwards way of doing it. I will basically connect to my TV through game streaming, through my NVIDIA Shield TV, and then just play things on full screen on my TV. Have you heard of Pi-hole? It's an ad-blocking DNS server you can host. TV manufacturers will never have my info. I have not heard of it. That's pretty cool, though. Like, it just blocks DNS servers that usually serve ads. I'm gonna burn through all my tonics, who cares? I used to have a friend who I do watch parties with, but then he got married and isn't allowed to hang out with his single friends anymore. Is it actually that literal? Or does he just have a different lifestyle now? Ah, Ev Griff. Ev Griff, if this is your favorite Final Fantasy, that means you are a man of culture. Ah, Jadur, the place I was told to go. This is Jadur, the westernmost town on the world map. That's how they talk here, by the way. How does he know? So the world map is something that's handed out to everyone in Final Fantasy Land? It's just weird that somebody would identify their town that way. We're the westernmost town on your map. See, even Stephanie thinks it's ridiculous. Oh no. Pi-hole works by serving an incorrect IP to an ad spot when it requests one? Oh, okay. Nice. So it just gets no data in return, so there's nothing to serve? I like it. Alright, just wanted to make sure everything... No, it's quite literal. His wife told him they can only associate with other couples now. Wow. That's not healthy. But, I guess if he thinks it's better for him... I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Let's see here. Defense 47, defense 45. So Ninja Gear is better. Yeah, that doesn't sound like that doesn't sound good. I mean, I wouldn't say they're doomed necessarily. Who knows? I've seen some couples that you would swear would never make it go the distance just because people can complement each other in interesting and unexpected ways. Star Trek gives me weird feels because I used to watch it with my dad when I was a kid, and now, like, ew. Oh, you don't want to go back there emotionally? That sucks, though, man. To, like, literally lose a friend like that. Chocobos! Or to have somebody come in their life and have them basically choose that person over you. I mean... The poor people have all left here for the mountains to the north. They built a town. They talk very strangely in Jadur. I don't know if you knew that, but I knew that. Because I know everything about Final Fantasy VI. Definitely want to get something for Cyan, because he actually attacks. Is the strength of a blitz attack determined by his physical attack? I'm gonna go ahead and assume yes. Who knows? Original series or TNG? I'm a big TNG fan. I grew up on that show. And frankly, it inspired me and planted a lot of what I wanted out of my adult life in my head, really. Bunch of liars up in Zozo. Never can trust them. Oh, that's right, Zozo. I don't have enough money to sleep. I gotta go whip some, gotta go whip some demon ass outside, I guess. Good to be back live. Nice shirt, by the way. Oh, thank you, Buckfutter. This region is very class-conscious. In the south part of town live the middle classes. The rich folk live to the north. Oh.
I want to be an opera singer when I grow up. Opera house, it's far to the south.
I got a little... whatever, who cares? That's what kids sound like. Go listen to a kid once or twice, and maybe you'll understand. Are you still friends with the people you grew up with? Not really, no. Kind of all drifted apart. Skuno!
A girl wrapped in fire sped off to the north into the mountains.
Maria, Maria? That's how they say it here.
Maria, the opera singer, is gorgeous.
Thank you, Canadian assassin.
Today's auction is over. First time I've been here. This ain't the kind of place a poor person usually comes.
Hey, you're not from around here. You look, dorky. Hey, fuck you, dude. This middle part and headband will never go out of fashion.
There's nothing I can't buy.
You like art? No, Philistines! I need something that will bring back wayward spirits. I heard only in the imperial capital of Vector does such a thing exist.
You can get some priceless things at this auction. Whether you can appreciate them or not, who knows? Papa, let's buy lots of stuff today, too.
Oh, how could I refuse? Those cute little eyes. Ho ho ho! Yes, you have to get immersed in the story. Immersion is mandatory here. I'm pretty sure you get some good stuff at the auction house later, but you just need a shitload of money for it. One of my friend circles when younger had so much casual shit talking and ribbing, it just made increasingly reluctant to hang out with them as I got older. It's refreshing to have new friends who aren't like that. Yeah, that was that's a weird thing with, I think, largely with dudes at a particular age, is that they really only bond by insulting because they don't know how to express their emotions any other way. That's that toxic masculinity again. You're the spitting image of Maria. Oh, sorry, Maria. Huh? Haven't heard of her? She's a famous opera singer. Oh, that's right. Rethinks his entire life. I didn't mean to dive too deep into it. Hey, I know you. Softly familiar. Ah, some armor. Ah, he's got a good eye for art. Picture of a lovely lady. If we can talk over coffee, bro, that'd be tight.
Maria.
That's her name now. That's just how to pronounce it. This bucket caused a war. Is this the Jojo the JRPG? I mean, there is a character named Jojo in this. Or Gogo, I'm sorry. Never saw it like that. Mainly came across as a creative comedic outlet to me and my friends. Okay. I guess at a certain time, maybe I'm projecting a little too much then. Because, I had groups of friends like that too. But, for us, it was definitely couldn't really find a way to adequately express ourselves, so it all took the form of insults. It's too contextual to each person's friends and experience to draw a blank on. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I didn't mean to imply that my experience was the same as everyone's. Maybe I did actually say that, so... My big forehead on the ground. There has to be an unspoken level of understanding that it's all a joke. Yeah, I don't know. Even if it is a joke, it can still get exhausting. I'm not gonna lie. In the early days of Funhouse, and certainly I put myself in that position, so it's no one's fault. But to basically be like the jankety nerd character on camera, it got a little exhausting. And I think sometimes, I think without people knowing it, sometimes the way that they interact with you can also seep into how they perceive you. So if somebody's using you for target practice or just like ribbing you in a good-natured way, I still think that negativity can pervade without knowing it. That's just my opinion, though. And I think even if something's said in jest, if you're hearing it, I think it's like, no matter how thick your skin is, I think some part of it still gets through or builds up in some way. That's the thing. If my friends in question are called out, they get upset because it's obviously a joke to them. But for me, I find it tiring having to preload, being on the mental defensive because you know it's coming. Yeah, like you can never let down your guard, because if you actually get your feelings hurt, then that just means you're a pussy. At least that was kind of where it was for me. Mr. Freebus, thank you for the sub. You can get Excalibur in the auction house, then you have to use in the Colosseum, then you will fight against Gilgamesh and get Excalibur. Ah, thank you, Deshawn. Okay. Maybe I'll try to do that later. You are what you eat. Nolan, very well said. Man, sometimes it's weird to like to hear something that you used to just dismiss as being thoroughly derivative and hackneyed, and then realize, oh my god, there's so many layers of meaning to that. Oh, thank you, Agent Jennings. Yeah, this game rules. Bless this game and bless you. That is bad. My group are the same way, but we express that our feelings are hurt, then we know not to do that again. Okay. I mean, that seems like the best intersection of all things. Like, give people the upfront freedom to joke and riff, but then be like, hey, that one hit a little hard, alright? Oh, gee, this was a bad idea. Thank you for the Prime sub. It's a great name, by the way. Doo-doo fart, am I right? You got me. Wish they'd take this game and Chrono Trigger and remake it Dragon Ball Z Fighter style. Oh, so Dissidia? I think that might already exist. My best friend braids my hair if I sit next to him. It's very nice. That's something that took me a while to get used to, is like... I guess, you know... I guess easy answer is I wasn't hugged enough as a kid, but... being okay with... like, just nice physical things? And it tends to always go sexual in people's minds, but yeah, just like, I don't know, braiding someone's hair, it feels nice. I feel like that's... I know that if we're ever on the couch, I'm on scratch duty because Stephanie is allergic to the entire planet. But it's nice. It's nice to, I guess on some level, it's nice to know that there is something. Oh, I love this music. It's fucking Pink Panther stuff. Yeah, a little pet. Physical platonic touch. Yeah. Almost none of my dude friends are okay with physical contact, which I find super strange. Which dudes are more down with non-intimate contact without making it weird? Yeah? Yeah. Man, I was reflecting back on this the other day. I feel like I need to... There's people I feel like I need to reach out to and apologize. I had a roommate in college, and... oh shit, I remember these guys fucking me up. Oops. Oh, that's a good thing. I think they have a special attack. Anyway, we were just like roughhousing. I think it was meant in good jest, but like something hurt a little too much, like he got me in the ribs, and then in response I like decked him pretty hard. Because I didn't know how to be like, ow, 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 like stop that. I don't know. I just responded emotionally and shittily, and... didn't really know how to communicate, I guess? I feel like I want to email that dude and be like, hey, I'm really sorry about that. I was just, you know, that is exactly the right response. He didn't deserve that. It was supposed to be lighthearted. Oh yeah, Zozo is a fucking awesome place. Clock second hands pointing at 30. Oh yeah, that's right, they lie about everything here. I'm sure he's forgotten about it and doesn't care? Maybe. And then yeah, I guess you're right. Then it's kind of shitty of me to put that on him. Oh! Ow! Oh, I gotta runic right away. Yeah, you're right. You're right. At this point, it's a funny story. You're right. I guess the shame I felt back then is still on my mind now. Even though, yeah, nobody... It's probably... Yeah, you're right. Oh, she has cure, thank god. Why is she so low on magic? I thought I rested at the inn. Maybe there was an ability that took some of it. Offer to buy him a beer? I mean, I would. We haven't really talked in years, like decades even, so... But yeah, I feel like that's the appropriate response. Sless! Where are you? Okay. Ah! Okay. Whew. I think I got it in time. Rune Sword uses MP for critical damage. Oh. Oh. I wondered why I was getting so many critical hits with that. Well, that's not useful. Okay, I'll swap that off. I should have read. Isn't there a psychological term for people overplaying their negative impact on people in hindsight? I mean, shame. But yeah, you're right. That is a specific thing, and it's probably common. Oh, that's only 1 damage less. All right. Oh no, yes, Jeff. It's totally fine. Please lay whatever info you want on me. I'm not protective of my experience in this particular game. I am protective of my bladder, though. I have to go use the restroom because I've been sipping on that water. All right, be back in a second, guys.
For connected CD-ROMs,
I'm back. I'm back with science powder. It's weird. I don't remember doing Zozo at. Oh boy, this. I think this treasure chest is gonna fuck me. Oh, preemptive. Well then. You get 2 espers at the auction house? Oh damn. All right. I don't think I ever like even remotely 100% of this game. I think there's even large portions of the game I never even saw. A lot of the optional stuff. So. Oh yeah, I think you need an item to get in there. Also, I think I'm... Oh, wait, no. I'm confusing Zozo with, like, the Mage Tower. Where you can only use magic. Because I think it has the same music? Oh, guys gonna tell you if gaming's good or bad for you? Well, he'll be there when I take a break. Go play Animal Crossing in bed? Hell yeah, Paern. Have a good... Oh, Christ! Have a good night, man. Oh, same tile sets. Maybe that's what I'm... God. Yeah. I'm gonna be rooting around in the dusty parts of my brain for a lot of this run. I got all my gil back, I guess. Or gold. Yeah, it wasn't gil yet. I guess it became gil in 7? Oh yeah, AOC and Animal Crossing? Man, that is ultimately wholesome, for sure. Man, as much as Republicans want to be like the blue-collar party or whatever, that's some real politician of the people type shit. At least my kind of people, so maybe it is just that. Girl, haven't seen any girls here. I want to check at the top of this building. But he's lying! She said she was stealing taxpayer dollars to play video games? Fuck yeah. Yes, queen. Oh, she wasn't allowed to Twitch stream? Why not? I like video games. Without video games, I wouldn't know that I would gladly give up my freedoms to become Master Chief. Man, wouldn't we all? Oh, legalities of gifting subs and donations. Ah! Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting. God, I love that. I love that magic sound effect. That's interesting. Who would have thought? Attack ads are always them projecting on what they're actually doing? Huh. Yeah, Gil is just like the canon Final Fantasy name for currency, that's all. How long are we gonna have to do this? That's what everyone in Zozo sounds like. It's only 2 o'clock. So it's not 2 or 30. It's not 12. It's not 10. Damn it. I'm gonna have to start writing this down. This is the official Super Nintendo Untitled Notepad app. So, 12, 10, I can't remember, was it 6? 10, 12, and 2. Okay, thank you. I don't even know if this is like a riddle you have to solve, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, the bartender said it was like the second hand was on 30, so it's not that either. 8, 4, God. Oops, sorry. Let me, actually, hold on a second. Let me, change some of my Super Nintendo settings. There, just do that. It's not as disruptive. So, shoot, it was like 8 and 4. There was one more name, or one more number, damn it. 2, 12, yeah. Congressman was buying CSGO skins on the campaign card. He later pleaded guilty to campaign and finance fraud and tried to pin it on his wife. Big brain plays. 8, 4. Oh, I guess I got... Was there a 6? I keep thinking there's a 6. Oh, hello, Pop-Tart Kitty. Thank you so much for everything you do. You are awesome. I do have to admit, Funhouse is not the same without you. Miss your Dude Soup podcasts. Never got a chance to send it to you. And I made fan art for you. Is there any way I can send it to you? Sure. You can tweet it at me, or you know, put it on Imgur and just send or post the link in chat. That works too. 4. Was the guy's son, not the guy himself? Oh, okay. Okay, well that's something then. Just like that. Is that how you pronounce Imgur? I always thought it was Imager, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Everybody, everybody freaks out whenever you say it out loud, or whenever I say it out loud, I guess. But I don't know, man. I think we'll chuck this up to one of the big mysteries of the internet. Homerton, I'm glad you agree. What makes this game so good? Excuse me, sorry. I'd say the music. The music is a huge part of it. The pixel art is actually really great in certain circumstances. There are some story beats that I remember being very good. I don't know if they are actually very good, which is one of the reasons I'm kind of replaying the game, to figure that out. Is this a ROM? No. It's a very legal cartridge on my very real Super Nintendo. Yeah, it's a ROM. Ah. Ooh. Yeah, ROM is the nickname I give my game cartridges. You playing on SNES Classic? Yeah. I was really glad they put this on SNES Classic, because to me it is like... excuse the verbiage, but one of the quintessential Super Nintendo games. Yeah, it's got a really good villain. I think it was pretty smart to go for, like, just insane psychopath villainry, because I don't know that you could really do a nuanced villain with the, like, character limits and storage caps of Super Nintendo cartridges. Alright, capture is, well, it's not Mug, is it? Is it Mug? I think. There's no way to play this game on anything but a ROM. It's true. Kite Sykes, thank you for the Prime sub. That's it. Okay. Oh, captures the old translated mug. Okay. So I might as well put that at the top. What do you rank this Final Fantasy compared to the rest? I mean, for me, classically, it's always been my favorite out of all of them. But that could just be because I played it at a certain age, so I'm replaying it now to see if I'm playing it now, basically replaying it now to see if it holds up to my memory. So far, more or less, yeah. But I haven't gotten to like the big dramatic beats that just emotionally destroyed me as a kid. We'll see how those hold up. I'm very curious about that. Cool. Hold on. Super cool to catch Lawrence stream while drunk feasting after a night out at clubs. Yeah. I've always... So it's funny you bring that up because that's always been my ideal stream situation. Is like, I go out, I have a great night, and then I come back to a cozy streamer and just like kind of unwind with some video games. That's sort of... in a way, I guess, sort of the vibe I try to emulate, because that's how I consume streams too. So it's gratifying to hear that. I might get my drink on a little bit here too. Oh sure, why not? I'm your go-to cozy streamer. Oh, I'm so happy. Hard seltz, hard gaming. You know it. You know it. Also, I gotta open up space in the fridge, man. We got a lot of leftovers in there. Uploaded to the Funnest Reddit way back before you left, if that works. Yeah, sure. No, go ahead and link that. That's fine. If you put it on Reddit, I may have seen it. Because I checked that pretty often back in the day when I was working there. Can't game while drunk. I was end up walking next to an ugly Goomba. Nice. Oh, it's Friday? Yeah, not that days have meanings anymore, but that's also why I do Media Tech on Fridays, because I feel like it's a great club washout thing to watch. But that's mostly around United Statesian time zones. Also, I always liked how they use the laughing sprite while Cyan is attacking. This is me reading entirely too much into it, but I always felt that like he's such a taciturn character usually, that when he's fighting or really letting himself free, that's when kind of his passions come out. Especially since he's got a load of baggage now that his wife and kid and basically his entire home got poisoned and died in front of him. So I always viewed his little laughter sprite while he was doing that attack as like he's unstable, and when he's fighting, that's when kind of he lets his instability go. Oh, I'm reading too much into it, I'm sure, but this place is dangerous, and don't you dare think about jumping between buildings. And yes, I know, it's the same voice as my Disco Elysium man. I'm just on it right now, so I'm trying to refine it. Oh, yeah, let me click on that. Ah! Oh yeah, I remember this. This is beautiful. Bang. Nice, you even got the little vaginal divot. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Well, thank you. It's not at all toss, so don't you dare. Don't you dare. But yes, thank you so much for the beautiful, beautiful art. It is, uh-oh. It's perfect. Oh, Christ. Alright. Yeah, I don't have nearly enough info to do that properly. Thank you, Pop-Tart. That's very kind. I'll be in my bunk. Give me back my goddamn money! How do you genuinely feel about people making Rule 34 of you? I guess it depends. That's one of those things where it would kind of be nice to be asked permission, but that's not how it works. It's an interesting and kind of a bizarre, if it's tasteful, if it's tasteful, it's fine, but it does kind of amount to somebody sort of taking you and doing things with you that you don't really have a say in, which is the way I try to think about it is people's perception of me is not who I am, and their perception of me is theirs, and they can do with that whatever they want. So it actually doesn't. Oh shit! He actually took my money. I guess I've made myself okay with it. I think the thing is, I should be able to see it, right? I think it should be. I should be able to enjoy it too. So I think what's weird, or what would get weird about Rule 34 culture is if it's trying to be hidden. No, I guess that makes sense too. My thoughts about that are complicated. I guess ultimately, I'm kind of down with people doing whatever makes them happy and exploring whatever they want. Usually the only time where somebody wouldn't ask permission is when they work in porn. From what contexts have told me, asking first is etiquette. Huh. No, yeah, I wouldn't... I didn't mean to imply that I would think any Rule 34 about me would be violent or like, uncharacteristic. I didn't mean that. It's more just like, yeah, it's the idea of taking a real person and sort of co-opting them for what you want. That feels... Something about that feels funky to me. But it's also not a real person because it's... Like I said, it's more about perception and character than it is anything else. If I saw somebody wearing an Agaw shirt in real life, I'd physically fight them. Never go to... Yeah, deepfakes very much cross the line. That is 100% not okay. I like to just lurk and not talk much. One of the numbers in your viewer count. Just want to say I appreciate you. Your streams are great. Hey, Steve, well, thank you. Hope you're having a good night. And I totally get being a lurker. I lurk in most of the streams I watch, so. Yeah, I don't know. I think for sure deepfake is when you're not only like taking somebody's likeness and making it do what you want, but the fantasy of it is also gone. Like it's not abstracting your character out into a fantasy. It's literally making pornography with somebody that has no idea that's what you're using them for, or thinking of them that way. That is. But again, like you can't tell people to stop. Never pointing to the right time. That's a weird thing. Oh, okay. Minute hand. Pointing at the 2, so that'd be 10. Yeah. The thing is, it's only going to get easier to do deepfakes. Wait, clock has no minute hand, so that would be hours or seconds? Wait, it does have a minute hand. Okay, he's lying. Right. And he plans to continue streaming Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. You know, I was thinking about that game a lot lately. I really, really liked it, and I'd like to pick it back up. It's just, I don't know, I'd stream stupid shit like this, so hard to say. I haven't forgotten about it, though. Still have it installed. And those trading cards sell for a lot, so it's certainly in my interest. If you subscribe and gift subs on occasions but don't say anything, would you consider it lurking? I would say so. It seems like, not that I consider myself an expert, or I'm trying to dictate what the term is. Just to me, lurking means that you don't actively participate in chat. And that's not a bad thing. It's by no means required to participate in chat. Like I said, I don't do it. I prefer the lurking experience a lot of the times. Your stream actually convinced me to buy it? They released new DLC? Ooh! What DLC did they release? Wait. Yeah! Big boy can't handle the suplex. I've heard a few cases of people being asked permission to all parties involved before doing a deepfake. Not that frequent, but still. People that goes to those extents tend to make a point to indicate that the footage is deepfaked too. I think that seems totally fine. If people say, yeah, that's cool, and the people making it say that, like, this is deepfaked, but people gave their permission, I don't see a problem with that. That's actually shockingly humane. I'm gonna go outside and use a tent since I'm out of magic. He was shredded? Hell yeah, he was. Yet another reason this game rules. Train with beers to become Super Saiyan God mode or something along those lines? Okay, so they're going right to, like, super storylines? Kakarot only goes through Dragon Ball Z storylines, right? Man. It's just Z? Okay. Done for porn stars deepfaking? I am too, but I feel like that would lead to them getting paid less. Also, at that point you're selling a face, or the digital representation of a face. The person's body should probably, or the person who's body doubling should get paid too, right? I worry that people just use it as an excuse to pay people a lot less for the work they do. Once considered for shits and giggles taking a smug picture of you and applying a crudely drawn body and you're jacking onto a copy of Cyberpunk seemed funny in my head and I feel dirty typing this. I mean, no, that's pretty funny. You ever feel regret on Twitch? I'm not gonna say I've never have. But I certainly don't right now. Yeah, how much of your image can you actually own? For sure. No, it's, I've thought a lot about that. Thought a lot about that. I mean, it's gonna have to... There has to be... I'm not a lawyer, but surely this shit has been figured out, right? Already? You gotta pay people... Excuse me. You gotta pay people for their likenesses in video games. So, I mean... likeness is a protected thing. I think the guy jumping between buildings was up here. Gotta figure out how to do that. Oh, laws vary by country? Nah. There's precedents, but nothing written down, as it were. At least nothing as far as I'm aware. Huh. I see L now. Is it L now? I'm not sure. Also, Ingo Bar, thank you for the cheer. Uh-oh. Oh no. seen the movie Looker. It was about a company that digitized actors and then killed them off so they wouldn't have to pay residuals. No. Oh, it's Noe? Okay, thank you. I will remember that, I hope. Could likeness extend to other parts of my body? I could sell forearms for deep fakes for deep pockets? I don't see why not. I mean, there are, like, porn star branded sex toys. Like, this is Asa Akira's vagina. I took a mold of it, and you can buy it and have sex with it. Clearly she's getting paid for that, but I don't know. No, I'm good. No, you're gonna fuck this and you're gonna like it. Passive income? Yeah. Give this boy the flip. Huh! Damn, that does a lot of damage. About to binge more Clone Wars? Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm in the middle of that myself. Although, like I'd mentioned, or I said it in the Discord, but last night I took a little break from my Clone Wars watching to watch Mortal Kombat Legends, which was actually really good. Shockingly good. I'm usually not fond of the, like, farmed-out Western anime style, but it's not exclusively that. Basically, there are times when it kind of clicks over into We Spent Money on the sequence mode, and oh my god. It's also brutal as hell. I was like, how brutal could it be? Oh, it's awesome. When I directed porn and instructed models, thankfully there was no deep faking in any of it, but they did fake certain actions given long hours. No, I think I'm fine with that. Or rather, I think that's understood by most consumers of adult entertainment. That, not every passionate and delightful intercourse is 100% authentic. But, yeah. All you gotta do is, you just gotta get the scene. Or, I mean, you would know more than I do. Off now? Alright, Tim. Thanks for the stream. Am I right? Elysium will be back next week in the performance slot. Don't want to miss it. Yeah, I think so. I'll chip away at that game. There are fake comes? Never. You finally started Clone Wars? I did, yeah. I understand why people say the first season isn't incredible, but to be honest, there wasn't an episode I didn't enjoy. Yeah, so it's interesting. What I was referring to as the first season was actually the movie. And the movie is horrid. Oh. So yeah, Looker, the Michael Crichton film. I think there's a trailer or two for that in the commercial blocks somewhere. But yeah, so my initial exposure to Clone Wars was trying to watch the movie. I don't think I finished it because I hated it so much. And that's all I've ever kind of thought about in relation to Clone Wars. So I never actually started a TV show. So, which is weird, because I already like the TV show. I'm only in, like, the first couple episodes, and it's already so much better. Mostly because it's not focusing on Ahsoka being insufferable. Flared Graph, 39. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. I saw a post from a dude saying people with vaginas pee from the clitoris, and I astral projected from my body. Dudes get a little too used to having very simple genitalia, I think. I tried watching the show after reading the Republic Commando books and I couldn't sink my teeth in. I could see that. Yeah, so far the best part of what little I've seen is them diving into clones and clone culture and the inevitable, like, tough moral questions involved with it. It's great, though. I've had female models orgasm and not fake it at all. There are other things they were more concerned of not doing. I mean, maybe I'm projecting too much, but I can only imagine that you get into, either as a man or a woman, You get into pornography because you enjoy sex. You just like having sex. It would be pretty raunchy and actually pretty sad if somebody were to get into the business just for the money or something like that. So, I don't know, maybe I'm being too optimistic, but if I assume that the women performing also enjoy sex, that some of it has to be enjoyable, especially if you're with a good partner. There we go. Hup, hup. The prequel stuff is always depressing because you know where it's going. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, you're a drug addict with a good body. Yeah, I guess that's the sad thing. That's the sad part of it. You pee from the urinary tract? Yes. Women have 3 holes, believe it or not. They have a ureter, a vagina, and an anus. So women have a pee hole too. In case some pee from their cloaca. Plainly put, as one star porn star put it, there's a difference between a porn actress and a porn star. Huh. Interesting. Furiously taking notes. I'd say porn has the same attitude as any other job. I think for most people, if you're not enjoying it, you're going to be sad despite how much you're getting paid. Yeah. Oh, for the, sorry, for the Clone Wars thing, it's like, what I find kind of fascinating and, yeah, ultimately very bittersweet is that, as much as the show focuses on the clones and makes them characters, the ultimate amazing thing is that they're going through all that suffering for 0 reason. Because the war is manufactured, right? Both sides are working together just to help the Emperor secure his lockdown on the galaxy. So, but everyone involved thinks they're fighting an actual fight that means something, and that's just like, ugh. That almost hits a little too close to home sometimes. Is that all these clones are going through all this, and the Jedi are like working with them, and they're trying to bring peace to the galaxy, and the whole thing is a work, all of it. It's just all set up. Yeah, milk carton. We're in a weird place right now where we're alternating talking about the realistic aspects of pornography, and then also a kids show about laser swords in space. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the Mortis arc and Clone Wars when you get around to watching it. Okay, sure. We'll get there eventually. Is this on PC? Yeah, Nebuchadnezzar. This is on an emulator. I'm a dirty emu boy. Why the Republic Commando books were great. Had a bunch of clones that did it for their dad instead of Republic. Oh, okay. That's all right. Time to talk about clone porn. Hey, now we're talking. Although that would technically be incest, right? Sirinth, thank you for the Prime sub. That sounds an awful lot like a Final Fantasy name. Yeah, Nick Cage, you got there too. We're hitting him with the big brain thoughts. Again, I have to profess and brag a little bit. This is the Big Brain Disc chat on Twitch, asking those big questions. I don't think it's masturbation because your clone has consciousness. I think the only time you could argue that it is masturbation is when it's you time traveling. Like if you popped out of a portal and jerked yourself off. A lot of them got into it for the money, just to survive or pay their bills on top of their love for sex. It's really sad how many couples the business tore apart, as a lot of actual couples try to do the business together. Sadly, they get tired of each other and lose their intimacy with each other, especially after every day of 12-plus hour shifts. I could see that. I could see that. I mean, it's and also just the mentality of how people react when they get paid for something they enjoy doing. It completely changes the reward, like it rewires the reward mechanism in the brain. to make you not want it anymore, or to not find value in it anymore. Static Bodies. Thanks for the sub. Hey, Money Millet. I'm doing okay. Oh, you got a big brain clone question for me? Alright, hit me. If you clone yourself and your clone fucks your wife, are you getting cucked? That depends. I think intention matters at that point. Do I know that I've been cloned? Does my clone know that he's the clone? And do I enjoy that my wife's doing it? So, I think if I cloned myself and I stumbled out of the clone importer and I was like, and I think I'm me, or like it's not obvious that I'm a clone, and then I go and bang my wife, that's normal, right? I think to be cucked, it has to be conscious and you have to enjoy it. Old Habit, thank you for the subs. Thank you for the gift subs. 5 gift subs. Thank you so much. That's actually pretty big bombshell that he just dropped on me. Gonna eliminate a lot of bullshit with that. Altered Carbon kind of dealt with clone fucking. One of the rich women there has orgies with her clones. Oh, what do you do with the clones after that? Came in and heard Star Wars porn and holes. I'm subbing. Hell yeah. Welcome to the big brain chat. Altered Carbon just shot up the list. Unfortunately, if I know anything about Altered Carbon, there's probably nothing more to it than that. Wash them off. Bring out a fire hose and hose them all down. Pure hedonism via clone orgy. Living the goddamn dream. Yeah. I remember there's a character in the... Man, it's weird that these keep coming up. There was a character in like the Blade Runner point-and-click game from the 90s, the late 90s, where it's just a big fat dude, and he would just like hangs out in an anti-gravity chamber, just being fat and eating all day. It was like a hedonism bot, basically. Please cast on everyone. Okay. I can survive that. Barely. Goddamn. Just like Baron Harkonnen? Yeah. Oh, that's a thing from Dune? Oh, wow. And Westwood even worked on Dune. Maybe they just straight up ripped it from there. Huh. God, that hook's still great. Things about Boba Fett being alive. Oh, is that canonized now? Fire Naku. That's a move from a fucking... Sounds like a move from a King of Fighters game. Nerd Crew podcast incoming. What is that? Ooh. You're gonna read Dune, huh? Good luck. Oh, Bubba's gonna be in Mandalorian Season 2? That'll be interesting. I could see that working out okay. Oh, Red Letter Media? Oh, okay. I didn't know that they had a podcast, but it makes sense. Why wouldn't anyone have a podcast? Get that NordVPN money. What's your favorite character in this game? I don't know. As a teenager, I always liked Locke because oh, it's a parody podcast. That's awesome. Oh man. Okay, I gotta check that out. Man, that sounds amazing. Is that a gimmick that like... Does it hold up for like full episodes? Sponsored by Nerdbox. Oh my god. Oh, that's so great. Middle-aged white guys sure love their podcasts. Yeah, here's... If you want to know why it happens, if you want to know why every media group makes a goddamn podcast, it's because there's no money in making media. But there's tons of money in making even a middling podcast. So, this is the content model, you guys. You you create a following by making genuine good content, but that genuine good content will never have ad support. So you then have to create a podcast where like maybe 20 to 30% of your audience will actually go and listen to that too because they're interested in you and who you are. And then you can get some actual money because for some reason sponsors will pay out the ass for podcast placement, but will absolutely... Oh, he's lying to me. But will absolutely pay for, like this dude's stance. Will absolutely pay for podcast ads. I don't know why it is. I don't know. It's just the way it is. Huh? I'm glad you hit that guy. Whew. You miss Dude Soup? I have another podcast now. So, not especially, no. It was fun to have something to sort of pour my efforts and attentions into, but there's plenty of other projects I can do that with now. I don't know what that was. That's scary. Who came up with the name Dude Soup? I don't remember. It was one of the prospective names for the Funhouse channel. And we didn't use it as the name for the channel, but it was such a good name that we just used it for the podcast, so... Dude Soup ain't the same without hard netting? That's confusing, man. When we switched over to communal production, I shared my list of hard netting subjects with everyone. Sent it out in an email and everything, and nobody used it, so... Red Letter Media has great videos called Best of the Worst and Wheel of the Worst, where they have to watch terrible B movies and clips, then review them. Well, that sounds like something I'd be super into. I love trashy old movies. Oh yeah, yeah, Halo Dudette. The first run of RT merch is basically disintegrating at this point. Bernie vetoed Dude Soup for the channel, then you made it a podcast. Oh, okay. See, I don't even remember that. Probably in the first episode or something like that. Speaking of Dude Soup, thanks for not shilling doggy limp dick meds. I studied biochemical science in Australia and seeing those ads always pissed me off. Oh, dodgy limp dick meds. Well, I mean, we did promote HIMS, which does do erectile dysfunction over the internet stuff. So, you know, I don't know that we're entirely... Oh wait, running shoes just means you can escape. Oh, it casts haste. Ooh, that's nice. Does haste also affect Cyan's sword tech meter? I don't think it does. Did you actually use this stuff? Yeah, I still do. It's just finasteride, low dose, which not only protects my protects me from, I guess, prostate cancer, but it's supposed to slow hair loss. You a fan of the Japanese film House? Yes, I am. Oh, there she is. It's crazy to watch House and then realize, like, all of Splatterhouse was just that movie. So yeah, there was... Keep those 13 hairs, yep. If I lose one, I'm down a lot. If you take finasteride, how often do you have to trim your nails now? I don't know if finasteride promotes nail growth. I cut my nails like maybe once a month, but I also like having really close nails. I hate having I hate feeling like there's something on the end of my fingers. Oh, Pop-Tart. I do Bruce Reads now on the Talk to the Internet podcast. It's not every week, but every time I find something cringy, I do absolutely make him read stuff. Oh, it promotes keratin growth. I didn't know that. Huh. I thought it just blocked dihydrotestosterone, which is the hormone that can cause hair follicles to shut down. I think it also causes the inflaming of the prostate, which is another problem. The solitary titty read, exactly. Which then launched into a whole philosophical discussion about cringy dudes, which was super awesome, but... yeah, I don't know what drug that may have been, Wombat Duck. Then again, I could be wrong too. I read tons about finasteride and HIMS when we were getting going with them because one, I wanted to vet it carefully, and two, I know that the audience was not going to react well to that. I have nothing against you or anyone at Funhouse for reading the ads. I was referring to Rooster Teeth's business ethics. You're my main gamer. Well, thank you, Shoddy. Yeah. I think there's things about that I'm not really at liberty to speak about, but it was a big deal. It was a big deal, and it was worth a lot of money to Rooster Teeth. So there was it was in the company's interest to make to try to make sure that the audience would be fine with that. Killer Vic, thank you for the Prime sub. Remember seeing those and feeling Hims was so sketch. Yeah, it's tough. I feel two ways about it. One is that I feel like it made the audience feel old because it made me feel old, and I think Rooster Teeth is used to sort of being like a young, hip, tech advanced company. I think by far the bigger issue is other countries have much better approaches to medicine and healthcare, whereas in America it's very much Wild West. It's buyer beware, caveat emptor, even when it comes to medical services. So, I guess the idea is that gives ultimate freedom to the consumer, but damn. American healthcare it's treated like a product, like anything else. And I think that really does kind of conflict with world cultures when it comes to healthcare. I don't know if you'd be interested on it, but there's been one dude demanding artists change the genders of their characters on a certain furry site. Know how to get his messages, be interested on them for the podcast. I might get a might explicit at points, but not too often. Depending, did this person in question post all these messages publicly? Because I absolutely wouldn't want to read or highlight something that was private or said in private, or that was a private message in any way. For me, it's mostly for people that post things for the world to read, and want the world to read them. Anyway, I took out my headphones and I'm gonna take a break. I gotta use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Hair ties, headbands,
okay.
anklets, and so
That got complicated. No, I'm here. Bulbasaur, come on now. Hey, come on. Where was I? I'm here. That's fine. Killer Vic, thank you for the Prime sub. There's some names here that I don't think I ever properly thanked. Old Habit, thanks for gifting out 5 subs. Maybe I did. Thank you, but thank you again. Also, Super Blastex, thank you. Good to see you again. Amgram, thank you for the resub. And Dijon Dude, thanks for gifting a sub. Man, I could really use a Fun Loom sponsor for sure. GBZ ads were showing. It's a sign you need to play Kakarot again. Yeah, maybe it's time to pick it back up. Uh-oh. My Super Nintendo's messing up. That's right. If the Jesus, if the controller ever turns off, for some reason it just can't find it again until I do this. For some damn reason, even though it's all the same binds, it's very weird. Well, whatever. Nope, still not working. Why are you like this? I don't get it. Ugh. Don't you hate it when Super Nintendos go weird on you? Still not working! Ugh. Hold on. I'm gonna have to reboot my Super Nintendo here. That's so... Sometimes it feels like developers overlook the most basic... And it's whatever. I can't argue too hard. It's like an open source free thing. You'd have to be some kind of monster to get pissed off about this, but okay. Are we free again? What do you mean? You were never free. You were never free ever. Freedom is an illusion. All right. Now we got it. This is not the Steam version. Okay, I think we're gonna have some acting coming up. Quite thirsty, and I also lack energy. Do you happen to know what I could drink that would both hydrate and energize me? Shoddy Too Hotty 86. In fact, I do. It just so happens that this stream is sponsored by a maker of a certain product. A delicately balanced, electrolyte heavy, caffeinated powder that you can mix with water called G Fuel. Volume turned way down. I'm not going to be screaming, I don't think. Anyway, yeah, G Fuel. You get 10% off using my code. It's a powder you mix with water, and it has caffeine in it, which makes you feel great. It's also got some other things. Some, like, concentration stuff. They get you a coupon code? Yeah, I've got one. It's just Surlar, 10% off. Occasionally, it'll go up to 30%. So if you want to wait for a really good deal, you might want to stockpile your monies. Oh, I don't even know what that sound is. Who's talking? Terra? She's scared, you know. Wait, Reimu talks? Okay, sure. Flavor win? Now that's the big question. Who are you? Hello, Dr. Full House. Do you feel first order comes tomorrow? Can't wait. Ooh, let me know how it goes. I've actually been, yeah, there's always Power Thirst. McNasty, thank you for the resub. I've been using it as pre-workout lately. I mix up some and take it to my gym and just sip on it during my workout, and it actually helps a lot. Gives me that power. Helps maintain my clarity. Bust out those last couple of reps. I feel like G Fuel should have Twitch flavors. I mean, they certainly have Twitch streamer flavors. Ramu is frequently the only Esper summoned GF who can talk, to my knowledge. Huh. And it does, in fact, have what gamers crave, which is, I guess, caffeine. What's the calories on G Fuel anyhow? Shoddy, I'm glad you asked. They have sugar-free variants that only have 25 calories per serving. So perhaps if you're used to drinking maybe a Red Bull that has like 130 calories, this could be a way to take in less sugar and still get that jolt of energy you need. Your gym is open? I have one in my garage. I built my own gym. This girl is your friend? That's Raymond's voice, by the way. You learned something today, Shoddy? I'm glad to hear that. No, this is not the sellout stream, McFailure. We definitely have those, but this is not one of them. You ever stream Star Wars Galaxies? No. I don't think... No, I won't. I played that game a long time ago. I've actually been playing the Old Republic, though, with the boys, and that's pretty cool. Is Terra alright? You call her Terra? Terra? How odd. She farting all over the place. Sorry to change the subject. May I ask, have you played Xenoblade Chronicles? Do you have any thoughts on the new definitive edition coming out soon? Yeah, I got about 40 hours into Xenoblade Chronicles, and I really, really liked it. It was pretty ambitious for a Wii RPG, but I'm excited it's coming out again. I wonder, people that played Chronicles 2 maybe don't know what to expect from Chronicles 1, because it's not quite as cringily weeb as Chronicles 2 was, and the Oppai are not quite as sugoi, to say. But I liked it a lot. Xenoblade Chronicles is a super legit open world JRPG. Super, super legit. I think it has kind of that classic cozy feel that hasn't been in a whole lot of RPGs lately. 2 turned me off. I'm looking forward to 1. If you want games that are not quite as anime, yeah, the Xeno series is all made by the same creator, which is why they kind of kept that naming convention. She's undamaged, but I fear she can't understand you. As for me, I am Ramu, the Esper Ramu. Ooh, I like this music a lot. Esper? But don't Espers live in another world? That doesn't mean we don't live here, too. Espers take a variety of forms. Sometimes we live here, taking the shape of humans. You have nothing to fear from us. I'll put over 400 hours in. Damn, I love the soundtrack, the story, and the fact that you can explore endlessly. Yeah, it's, Chronicles 1 is a really solid RPG. It's just nobody was playing it, you know, because it was on the Wii, and came out kind of late through the life cycle. Like, everyone kind of gave up on it already. Kind of like The Last Story, which was also really good. It's kind of like a PS2 era RPG, but like say that there's a fork, and like at the height of PS2 RPGs, that became a really dominant game form. Xenoblade Chronicles is like the extension of that. Yeah, and Nintendo didn't want to localize it either. I'm glad that apparently it did really well, because they've been localizing a lot more games like that lately. Why do you hide the fact that you're espers? Humans and espers can't survive together. But my grandma told me that espers and people once lived side by side. Was that just a fairy tale? Operation Rainfall? Oh my gosh. No, that was no fairy tale. That was true. We started out as friends. Then along came the War of the Magi. War of the Magi. It took place long ago. Espers fought humans who were infused with magical power extracted from espers. Magical power extracted, infused into humans? What a weird concept for a game that came out just before Final Fantasy VII. Fearing our magical powers would once again become a target, we were fashioned a new realm and moved there. Yeah, they just left Terra crumpled on the ground. She's dangerous. About 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon it. Humans who knew about espers and the secret to Magitech power. It thus began a hunt for espers. Only in this way could the Emperor Gestalt create his invincible army. In response to this, we erected a doorway and threw the humans out. Even as we speak, many of my kind are trapped in the Empire's Magitech research facility, being drained of their powers. I fled here to avoid a similar fate. This is the point where you didn't make it here before quitting 6, you done fucked up. Yeah, this is kind of where the story starts to turn in a really cool way. Huh! There, see? Again, Locke's always there to save the damsels. That's right, relax. Now this is kind of where 6 really starts. I sensed that Terra was in trouble. My magic summoned her here. Terra's an Esper? No, she's actually quite different. I don't know why I keep getting so severe. Terra looks like she's in pain. Her very existence strikes fear into her own heart. How can we help her? Yeah, and Edgar's always there to fuck the damsel. Or fuck with the damsel, yeah. When she accepts this aspect of herself, I think she'll be alright. You sound like the king from the CDI Zelda games? Yes, that's perfect. I don't know what Cyan would sound like. I always imagined him as Asian, because that's kind of what his portrait looks like. But there's no way in hell I'm gonna do that. Pigster, you going to sleep? Alright, have a good night, man. We have to do something. No. He should be, like, emotionally reserved with a tinge of sadness. Yeah, Kazuma Kiryu, very, very close. Have any of the CDI games been added to MediaTek? No, I absolutely need to do that. Actually, I realized now, and especially after downloading a bulk of things to add to MediaTek, I'm actually way behind on video game cutscenes, so let me throw this out for you guys. What are some video game cutscenes you remember really liking? And I'll start taking them down. Ken Watanabe from The Last Samurai? Oh boy. So like gruff but whispered? We have to do something. Armed and Dangerous? Alright. I never played that game. Dante vs. Virgil fights in DMC3. I already have some DMC3. DMC3 has some of the best. Oh, Metal Gear, yeah. Quake 4, very good. Auron from Final Fantasy X. Oh yeah, Star Wars cutscenes, Republic Commando, or KOTOR. Yeah. The old Republic trailers were really good too. Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. Does it have cutscenes? Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VII. Force Unleashed, yeah. Disgaea? Did those have cutscenes? Mech Warrior 3, yeah. Silent Hill 3. Oh yeah. Well, so I don't... Truth section of Spec Ops The Line, I don't want to just have... I don't want to have cutscenes that are not interesting to people who have not played the game. Like, it has to be something that's... I think Persona 3 is already in there. Legend of Dragoon, I think, is already in there. Wild Arms opening, okay. I think Zone of the Enders 2 is already in there. Oh yeah, the beach landing from 8, that's true. Ashura's Wrath, yeah. So remember, cutscenes, not gameplay. Need for Speed for sure, yeah. Oh man, Thug 2? Buh. I really didn't like that game. But the cutscenes might be good. I remember the cutscenes were just Bam Margera screaming at you. I remember somebody calling that game Bam Margera's Pro Fuck Around, and I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. Psyops, good. Dark Souls 1 and 3. I have Demon Souls in there, but not Dark Souls. Oh, it has cutscenes? Okay. Yeah, GTA cutscenes. Red Alert 2, I think is already in there. Max Payne Dream Scenes? Again, that's a level, not a cutscene. Ooh, Darkest Dungeon intro? Okay. StarCraft 1 cutscenes, yeah! Pixmonk's ordered, yeah. Warcraft 3, yeah. No More Heroes. I already have the intro, but yeah, I could use more. Everything Fahrenheit, yeah. The Dragon Ball Z fight. Oh, Mech Commander. Legacy of Kain's in there a couple times. Mostly the intro of Soul Reaver, but... Dawn of War? I got a couple of those, but yeah. Xenoblade is actually in there. Einhander, yeah. Yakuza 0's in there already. Borderlands 2. Yeah, the intro of Borderlands 2 is pretty great. Oh, Katamari, yeah! Metal Wolf Chaos. Again, cutscenes. Not just game moments, but cutscenes. I want to keep the interactivity of this to a minimum. It's supposed to be... This is my Cinematech knockoff, remember? Oh yeah, Air Guys, yeah. King of the Ring. Senua's Sacrifice, Halo 3, yeah. Jumping Flash? The Xenogears intro is already in there, actually. It's like 8 minutes long. Yeah, Yakuza 0's in there already. Tales of the Abyss, huh. Police Knots intro? Yeah, that's true. I don't have that one. I have, Snatcher, which is a great intro. Ooh, yeah. Psychonauts. Okay. I think I got a good... Yeah, Dreyfus, feel free to send me links. Oh, Dante's Inferno, yeah, good one. Do trailers count? Yes, absolutely. I'll... Gears of War 3. Yeah, I would have to hypercut it, though, for it to be funny and not sad. Just, oh, no! And that's it. Like a 5-second clip. Then free those of my kind imprisoned in Gestalt's Magitech research facility. One of them can surely help her. There's a Budokai in there. I think it's Budokai 3. Oh, Cubivore? Jeez. Oh yeah, the Mad World trailer. Man, that was classic, yeah. You guys, I'm getting so much into Gears again. I'm playing through Gears 5 and Gears Tactics. Gears is such a good series. Oh my gosh. Everyone just kind of got over it, which is sad, because it's never been better. Oh yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Those intros, yeah. Jet Set Radio and SSX, yes. Oh, Bayonetta, good call. Yeah. Didn't Gears Judgment ruin the franchise? No, dude, I loved Gears Judgment. That game was great. I'm also a big fan of For People Can Fly, too, so. If we find the Magitech research facility, you're sure we'll find your people? Magitech research facility. Where people are. Like a coward, I escaped, leaving the others there. It'll be the end of them. Oh, Jet Force Gemini? Okay. I've created a new recipe. Yeah, I need to add all the Final Fantasy XIV trailers. Because right now I just have the intro for Realm Reborn and that's it, I think. Oh, Shadow Hearts. Yeah, good call. Yeah, Assassin's Creed had a lot of good stuff. What's Wild Woody? Okay. I'll write it down, why not? What do you mean? Suikoden 2 opening is in there, yeah. Gestalt's methods are incorrect. You can't drain a live Esper of all of its power. No, Tactics War of the Lions? I think, yeah, Tactics is in there. Nier Automata? Yeah, I have Gestalt in there, but... Okay. Old pencil game? Shadows of the Empire dialogue scenes? There aren't any. It's just text that pops up over the game, right? RE4, yeah. RE4 had some good cutscenes. No, you're a small time. Oh, that's so good. A lot of Dynasty Warriors intros are hype as hell, yeah. Ric Flair, Command & Conquer, damn. It is only when we are reduced to Magicite so that our abilities can be transferred in total. Pardon? When we transform into Magicite, our power can be relocated. Magicite? That's what's left of us when we pass away. Oh, Bloodborne? Yeah. I guess just really all from Soft. Mega Man X4? I don't think X4 is in there. I think X7 is. But yeah. Very good call. Yeah, Jurassic Park Trespasser. Man, that game tried so hard. Oh, Segata Senshiro. Yeah, I need to add those. Yeah, Cyberpunk. For sure. Thrill kill execution scenes? As long as they're remotely safe for work. Thank you, Dreyfus, for sending those. These are my comrades who fell while escaping the Empire. I will give you my power as well. Oh, DDR. Wow, good call. Thank you. Metal Slug? Yeah. The attract loops for a lot of arcade games are pretty solid material there too. Oh yeah, NES Ninja Gaiden. Yeah. Good move. Battlefield Bad Company 1 and 2. Oh yeah. Just watching the John Wick stream. What's that? Old man? Are you really gone? Did Crysis have good cutscenes? I don't recall it really having cutscenes. Well, the first game, you're on the plane, you jump out, and then the game starts. That's kind of it. Yeah, Asher's Wrath is perfect. Valkyrie Chronicles? Ooh. Vagrant Story's in there. Yeah, I already got that one. I think Zone of the Enders is in there. Initial D, yeah, I have one Initial D in there, but might as well get them all. NBA Jam Inactivity Loop, yeah, the demo reel, yeah. A lot of old, let's see here. A lot of Midway arcade games had fantastic attract modes because they were just loud as hell and very brash. A lot of flashing lights. Oh, TF2 trailers. That's a good point. FF3 remake? I didn't know it had an intro. That's interesting. Astral Chain. Okay. I thought I had the Free Space 2 intro in there, but I haven't seen it in so long. He traded his powers so that others might live. I bumbled that one. Why are you doing this? We few can help save many. The war of the Magi must not be repeated. Hell yeah, Revolution X. Under 1/2. Can't remember. Yeah, no, Chrono Trigger. I actually have the animated version of Chrono Trigger in the reel already. I don't know that Ico has any cutscenes, does it? Oh yeah, Wing Commander. Definitely need that. Oh yeah, Twisted Metal. Good call. PlayStation 1 had a lot of very good and very edgy movie intros. Oh, Drexel, thank you for the $6.90. Nice. Last time I watched you years ago, you were a chunky nerd, and now you're a Chad nerd. Keep up the great work, dude, and keep encouraging folks to exercise. Well, thank you, Drexel. Yeah, that's something that means a lot to me. Oh yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw, good call. But thank you for the tip, man. Bionicle, sure. Return to Castle Wolfenstein, okay. Love it. Parasite Eve's already in there, yeah. Because I really like the intro song. Oh yeah, Dead Rising. Stuntman, yeah. The City of Typo. Soul Calibur's in there. Okay, I think I got plenty. Oh, The World Ends With You, yeah, good one. Okay, I think I got plenty. Arkham series. Is that a, yeah, I guess the intro. This could basically be a cutscene. What are you collecting cutscenes for? For MediaTek. For my video reels. I downloaded a bunch of stuff, but I'm kind of diluting out the gaming influence. Yeah, Killer is dead for sure. I actually have multiple cutscenes from the beginning loop with Street Fighter 4. King of Fighters, yeah. King of Fighters actually has really good intro or attract modes that I think most people would be like, oh, that's just Smash Brothers. No, I have Assassin's Creed Revelations down there. Don't worry about it. Terra, wait for us. We'll be back. Okay. Can't remember where you equip Magicite. There it is. It's interesting too because this game has the has stuff that affects your stats, which is kind of interesting. It is shades of Materia from 7. Yeah, time to min-max those stat gains. Oh hey, my boys are here. Everyone here? I was thinking. Let's talk on the way! For the broken part of 6. What matters here isn't the spells, it's the stat growth. Really? I never paid that much attention to it. The Empire's trying to drain magic from Espers? Oh. I see fighting game titles. What did I miss? This can't be true. Celeste? I don't remember because I was asleep when they augmented me. But I've heard rumors to that effect. I was basically soliciting people to talk about their favorite video game cutscenes. Then we're going in. We best split into 2 groups. We still need to beef up our defenses in Narsh. Indeed. I played Pulse Man for the Mega Drive. Can't say that I have, no. Oh yeah, the Blood Dragon. Yeah. Never hit me till now that Celeste is basically Soldier. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, basically. 6 hit a lot of themes that 7 kind of goes back on, or retreads. But the original 7 didn't delve into those themes as much as 6 does, bizarrely. 6 is way less anime than 7. Yeah. That's kind of what I... Oh. Magic Power +1 is +1 every level, and you can swap in between characters between levels. Gotcha. Oh, Marvel vs. Capcom? I did MVC 2. You can stream... Pulsin Fufu. Let me give you a secret. You can stream whatever you want. It's just... It'll get the VOD muted, and that's it. Swapping between the characters closest to leveling, your whole party's magic power goes through the roof. Interesting. I don't know that I want to min-max and break the game that way. I'll go to the Empire. I know it will. But alone? Don't worry. I'll go with her. Look. You need a hand? Oh. Well, it's good that I just put fucking espers on people. I'll mix up the party a little bit. Can you take espers off of people? Isn't there like some kind of button combo to do it? You're on the red line. Yeah, JRPGs, the first time it's a good challenge, the second time you can eviscerate the game balance. Yeah. I thought there was a way to like unequip them or something from this screen, but maybe not. Could add AMVs to MediaTek? Sorta. To me, so I have very weird and arbitrary guidelines about what I want to add to MediaTek. I don't want to just take somebody's work, even though I do that a little bit. Yeah, I guess there's already something approaching an AMV in there, but... Gongaga cutscene. What is that? Please wait for us in Narsh. We'll find our way back safely. Oh. Shit. I have to go to Narsh to change members? So how are we gonna get there? The Empire's on the continent up to the south. No boats go there. The people of Jador, a town to the south, can probably help us. Locke. Yeah? Why are you coming with me? Well, bound to be treasures there. And besides, I've always wanted an inside look at the Empire. What a boy. Up from Crisis Core? Sure. Oh, Gungaga's from Crisis Core? Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, Serious Sam, man. Shit. So, wait, can I change? Okay, good, it unequipped them, thank God. Alright. I'm gonna go back and brute force this clock. I don't know why Gao's on the front line. No reason for that. Yeah. The 10 plus, it seems like, yeah, 10 plus is especially broken. Because it's 10 plus every level. Ah, crap. Okay, fine. Oh, that's right. You can't use the magic until you've learned it. That might work, though. Yeah, it does. Awesome. You get the bonus each level, and it's permanent. Yeah, it rules. I don't know what Pajama Sam is. That's new. That's new to me. Oh, Burst Limit has great cutscenes. Okay. What is Pajama Sam? Soul Calibur 2 wasn't all about titties, not yet anyway. Not that I remember. I think the Soul Calibur 2 intro is actually in the thing already. Brave New World completely changed the effort system to fix that whole issue? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, they didn't seem super concerned about people being able to crack the games wide open. What are you playing this on? Emulator. Oh, shit. Yeah, that doesn't do that much damage, really. But it looks like it gives him, what, haste? Or is that shell? I can't remember. Give him a little camera action. In Brave New World, you assign points to espers to get the stat increases. You only keep those increases while the esper's on the character. Ah, okay. So it is a little bit more like materia. Okay. Oh, wait. Where's that stupid clock? Yay! I'm learning! Oh, the Mick Gordon stuff? So, I apologize in advance, because I've discussed it a bit on stream, so apologies in advance to anyone who's heard this a million times, but I guess long story short, it's unfortunate, but I do hope now that both sides of the story are out there, that maybe people can remember that when you have one side of the story, that's not enough. That's not enough to think you understand, and it's certainly not enough to start attacking people or insulting people. So I guess that's kind of it. When Mick was kind of popping off on Twitter, I was like, ugh, it's just a bad look. It's just unprofessional. And it is kind of a, I don't know, it's just a little dodgy to only give your side of things and realize that because of the way you frame things, it's gonna invite negative attention on other people, and it's kind of not okay to be an accessory to that and not do your part to mitigate it. So I'm a little disappointed in Mick actually for doing that and then allowing negativity to foment as much as it did. Here's the Pajama Sam trailer. Hold on a second. Getting a lot of things bombarded at right now. Yeah, I mean you can chalk it up to human nature, but even still, oh my god, did you put a little sombrero on me? That's amazing. I am super happy with how they've been doing, or how Twitch does emote modification. It's delightful. Oh, it didn't flip him around? Lame. Flip! Have you seen Decalogue? Oh. Not familiar with that at all. Hold on. I think it's this one? This door? That's right. Multicultural. Oh shit. Oh my god. That was like Kirpinus or whatever? Okay. Definitely gonna remember that one. That's incredible. Haste 2 on everyone? Whatever started with a C. Give me the weird King's Quest deaths in MediaTek. No, that's a good call. Ugh. Fuck. What was the stupid clock? Can't remember. I don't think it was before you jumped to another building. Because I remember getting to it shortly after exploring this town. Yeah, Space Quest was kind of my vibe too. Yeah, this one. Perpius. Alright. It's at the end? Okay, thank you. Use your status as a media sensation and pro gamer to get Sucker Punch to make a new Sly Cooper game. I mean, they tried that with 4, and it doesn't seem like it worked out at all, so... I don't know that I can overcome market forces. Actually, what am I saying? I can do anything. So yes. Oh, the ecchi games? That's not a bad call. I could do that. I'll fight anyone who says Sly 4 was bad. I don't know that anyone says it's bad, I don't think it's sold that well, that's all. Oh, you're heading out for the night, DJ Birth Control? Cool, dude. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Hope you have a good night. Alright, I gotta remember where the damn inn is. You can never tell if somebody gets frozen or not, or paralyzed. Because it's not like they're moving in the first place. Oh, Ace Combat? Yeah, Ace Combat has a lot of good intros. Oh, I didn't mean that. It's so much. I remember it taking a lot longer to learn these spells. I'm just getting in way more combat than I used to. Muramasa? I don't remember that having cutscenes, but I remember, yeah. The art in that game is absurd, so... If it does have cutscenes, that is well worth adding to the loop. Okay, finally, Jesus. There we go, alright. So, let's see. I know that it's 6. Minutes are gonna take forever, because I don't have any clues about that. And then seconds... Seconds can be 10 or 50. So, I've actually got a couple of, If you could... So, posting links in chat is not particularly... It's not the best, because I can't really click on them right now. I gotta brute force this stupid puzzle, and it's gonna take me... It's gonna take me a minute to go through all the possible combinations. Oh yeah, I guess if I'm gonna brute force anyway, yeah, you might as well tell me the answer. Oh, 6, 10, 50? Okay. That was actually going to be the next thing I mean, it works out. Hey, look at that. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god. Chainsaw is super good. And also, Edgar gets a really cute hockey mask, so... Pre-boss battle character scenes are cutscenes, but with text. Okay, I can handle that, I think. Trailer Biter has a good one. Look at him, it's so cute! Chainsaws in Final Fantasy? Yeah, dog. When you're an A1 pimp like Edgar. I remember the drill being a lot more reliable, though. Do you like Undertale? I did. I liked Undertale quite a lot. Damn it. Interesting. Yeah, auto crossbows is the old reliable for sure. Aw, crap. Lost my boy. Yeah, I haven't gotten around to playing Dragon's Crown yet. I always wanted to. There's some thick ass ladies and gents in Dragon's Crown. Very much appreciate that. Okay. I gotta use the bathroom again. Staying too hydrated. Reductionism? Yeah, I love this game too. Whatever. I have to pee. 6 is a rough balance because it ends up being a lot better to make Edgar a Dragoon and ignore tools later on? Really? Huh. Are they thicker than the people in Streets of Rage 4? Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. Did you play Odin Sphere? I did. I really like that game. It also drove me crazy. I just want to run! Damn it. Gamer Goblin, you gonna head off? Right. Thanks for watching. There we go, that's what we want, the twirl. Although I guess the chainsaw in and out is, I guess, has a percentage chance of being instant kill. Gonna play any VR games? Like ever? Probably not. I played Alex. That was fun. It's just a death effect. If the enemy's immune to death, it doesn't work. Well, I just mean... Oh. Okay. Good Sir Darcy, thanks for the sub. Alright. Boys gotta pee. Be back in a second. Okay, gotta cut in with this shit. Thank you for the tip. My name Lawrence. That's me. That's me. That's what I say. That's how I say it too. Thank you for the generous tip. You're watching that? It'll come back, don't worry. Actually, it'll come back pretty soon here. It's about time to shift this party over into MediaTek mode. Oh, the Romancing Saga games? Wow. I think I tried to play those once I got on an emulator and never really got into it. Because those games are pretty, like, mechanically thick. From what I remember. But yeah, so MediaTek, related to topic of discussion. Yeah, sure, Namasrat, please. You can send me all the links you like. So MediaTek, which is my knockoff of Cinematech, is just a bunch of old clips played randomly. That's it. And then I usually like either hang out and chat. Sometimes I'll play some music along with it to kind of make a little DJ playlist. But yeah, I'm gonna be starting that pretty much right now. Actually, I'll just save right in front of this town, and we'll get going here. Yeah, a lot of RNG related to learning skills. Yeah, and it doesn't really tell you. It doesn't tell you any of that stuff. So I remember playing it for a bit, being really confused, having no idea what was going on, losing in a lot of fights because I was just kind of thrashing around. Shifting Gears, Pog. Actually, now that you've said that, I think I'm gonna play some Shifting Gears. Okay, goals for this week. This week's MediaTek, because I'm kind of slowly evolving it into what I want, which is a sort of audio-visual DJ mix. I need to download some DJ software so I can crossfade tracks on my computer. That's not that hard to do. I just gotta figure out how to do it. Fruity Loops or some shit. I don't know. And then I also have to figure out how to sort by tags in Windows. It's going to be a shame if I can't get the functionality I want. I need to be able to do and sorting, not or sorting. So like, if I go through and tick different file tags, it does both. So ideally, I should be able to go through my clips and pick like 80s commercials, and then boom, only get 80s commercials. But instead, it's everything tagged 80s and everything tagged commercials together, which is not what I want. I want to be able to like hunt and peck out of my library and pick a group of videos that match a theme that I can then lay music on top of. So that's what I got to figure out. And that's what I'm going to try to do this week. So far, I can, as long as something only matches one tag, I can do that. But it gets a little loopy when I try to do two. I can use regular expressions. Regular expressions, as far as I know, are for file names, not for tag metadata. But maybe. I haven't messed around with command line stuff. The problem is also I have to be able to pass a list of files to the plugin inside of OBS. So even if I gosh, you guys are just bombarding me with links right now. Sure. Even if I can through regular expressions, ZooBooks, yeah, that's a good call. Even if I can through regular expressions get a list of files, I have to be able to put that into the interface for the VLC plugin in OBS, or find a different way to do it. So those are the things I have to figure out. I'm confident that there's some way to do it. No, sorry, Twerkoolies, you did the right thing, because that's a great link. I was just momentarily taken aback, so I apologize for being snippy. So yeah, those are the goals today. I'm basically going to sit here, download a ton of cutscenes, and poke around in Windows Explorer help files to see if I can figure out how to search via metadata tags on Windows Explorer. Let's see if that's possible. All right. Is this in the list? Let's see. Oh, the set it and forget it. Yeah, there's a lot. I have a lot of Ronco stuff sort of backed up. Oh, the Final Bat intro? I don't think it's in there. But yeah, I have great looking hair. I have a Magic Bullet, one version of the Magic Bullet thing. There's like, I love infomercials, so I need to yank a bunch of infomercial stuff too. But right now, I want to make sure that the video game part of Media Tech doesn't go unserved. So I'm gonna try to add a ton more video game clips to try to balance out the weighting there, and also anything to dilute out the ubiquity of To Catch a Predator. As much as I love it, it shows up a little too much. A little too much sometimes. Okay. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for watching. Stream's not ending here, but it's just becoming a different thing. And yeah, I'll be around. I'll be here, messing around with stuff, poking around in chat. And yeah, if you want to get a nice beverage, let loose. Technically, it's the end of the week, but who knows, man? Time has no meaning, but it's still Friday. We can still cut loose, so please enjoy. And I'll be hollering at you guys. See you soon.